Hello, welcome back to Jim Bob's Greenhouse. Today, I've got something a bit different that I haven't done. But first of all, before we look into that, I've just got to apologise for not uploading. I know this is a frequent thing that keeps happening. But what you've got to understand is that I'm very busy at the moment with the farm and lots of other stuff. As you can see, it looks much different in here. Today I'm going to be doing a tomato grow kit, so that'll be quite interesting, and I haven't really done one of those before, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so I did look for some instructions for these. There aren't any, so I'm just going to do what I think's right. So this is what you get in there. 2 bags of what I'm guessing is multi-purpose compost. If you have a little look in there, it's actually very good quality compost. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised, because sometimes on these growing kits, you know, they might not put their best compost in, but in here, it looks like they have. It's very good. I'm actually really amazed with that. Another bag. Of course, also in here is our tomato seeds, which is, well, always useful for a tomato growing kit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put these bags of compost in there. This is exactly what I'm going to do now. Okay, so here it is, and you can see how good it is. Really, really light, really fluffy. It's lovely. Anyway, it will need a little top up, as you can see. So what I've done is I've bought this little handy bag here. And I bought this ages ago, can't remember now, last year at some point, never got around to using it. So I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff in there. I think it will be good enough. I don't know why I bought this little bag of it, but it was on offer. I think it was something like 25 pence. So I just bought it for, you know, I don't really know why, but I did. Anyway, so I'm just going to top that up, and then we'll talk about sowing the seeds. Right, so now, as you can see, what I've just gone along and done, is with this tool here, I've just gone and broken up the compost, just by working it around like that. That's gone up and broken any big bits of compost that may have been there previously. It's very good compost, as I've said before. Now, what you want to do is take your seeds and just don't have them in big clumps, but just scatter them. 1, 2, 3. So just like in their individual space. You don't have to do them in rows or anything. As you can see, there's not that many seeds, so just make sure they've all got the little individual space in here. So as you can see here, I've sown each individual seed in their own little space. So those two there are a prime example. They've got a good space apart each other, but they've all also got their individual growing space, as you can see there. Now what you'll need to do is top them off with compost. Again, I've got this little handy bag to use. You might not, so multi-purpose compost. Fantastic. They don't need any sort of specialised growing compost yet. Don't water them with Tomarite, as they're not established yet. But when they are established, obviously, give them a little feed every now and again. So I've just put the top layer on. That's what it should look like. Now you're left with an empty plastic compost bag. Now, this might not sound like a good idea, but let's say that this is a pepper. I know it's not, it's a tomato, but let's say it's a pepper. I can make a propagator out of that. It's not ideal, but for a makeshift propagator, for maybe, I don't know, a week or so until you find the time to buy a proper one, then it would make do, wouldn't it? That's what the propagator would look like. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you later. Bye for now. Don't forget to water your